A 150-pound Cane Corso has one rule in his house. 1. His little girl does not sit alone. Not on the couch, not on the floor, not anywhere in that house. He has never broken it once, but nobody understood why, not really, until 2:13 a.m. on a Thursday in November, when Duke did something that made everyone in that house go completely still. There are guard dogs, and then there is Duke. Duke is a 150-pound Cane Corso with a chest like a barrel, paws the size of dinner plates, and one single rule that he has never once broken since the day he came home. Maya does not sit alone. Not on the couch, not on the floor, not anywhere. Maya is 9 years old. She has dark hair that she refuses to brush, a collection of exactly 23 stuffed animals that she has named and ranked by importance, and a laugh that her mother, Rachel, describes as too loud for the house and perfect for everything else. Maya is also Duke's entire world. Rachel and her husband, Tom, adopted Duke when Maya was 6. He was 18 months old. Already enormous, already serious, already carrying himself like a dog who had decided exactly what his job was and intended to do it without interruption. The rescue coordinator, a woman named Patricia, pulled Rachel aside before they signed the papers. "He's going to be a lot," Patricia said. "Most good things are," Rachel answered. She was right on both counts. The first week was an education. Duke learned the house in exactly one day. Every room, every door, every window, every corner. He walked the perimeter of the yard 3 times before he was satisfied. Then he came inside, located Maya on the living room floor surrounded by stuffed animals, and lay down directly beside her. He has not left her side since. The couch situation developed within the first month. Maya would climb up, Duke would follow. Maya would shift left, Duke would shift left. Maya would try to stretch out, Duke would already be occupying the space where her legs needed to go. The blue velvet armchair in the corner, Maya's favorite reading spot, became a shared arrangement that strongly favored Duke. He would wedge himself in beside her, his 150-pound body somehow folding into a space built for one small girl, and look entirely comfortable, while Maya perched on the remaining 4 inches with a book on her knees. Rachel tried redirecting him. She bought Duke his own bed, an expensive one, orthopedic, the right size. Duke slept on it exactly once, determined it was not adjacent to Maya, and relocated to the floor beside Maya's bed by 2 a.m. The bed was donated 2 weeks later. Tom thought it was funny until Duke started following Maya to the bathroom and sitting outside the door. Tom knocked on the door one evening to check on Maya, and Duke stood up, placed himself between Tom and the door, and waited. "He looked at me like I was a stranger in my own house," Tom said, politely but firmly. Patricia had warned them. A lot, she had said. She was not wrong. By month 3, a routine had formed that nobody designed and nobody could modify. Every morning at 6:47 a.m., Duke would walk to Maya's bedroom door and scratch once. Not repeatedly, once. Patient, certain. Maya would open the door, Duke would walk in, circle the room once, and then lie down at the foot of her bed while she got ready for school. He would stay there until she left. Then he would walk to the front window and watch until the car disappeared. Rachel watched him do it for the first time and didn't say anything for a long moment. "He's counting," she said finally. "He's counting until she comes back." Tom didn't argue. "I see you're still watching and still haven't subscribed. That honestly stings a little. Hit subscribe. You'll want to see what happens next." School pickup was its own event. Duke would begin moving to the front window at 2:51 p.m. every day. School ended at 3 o'clock. The car pulled in at 3:09. Duke knew the difference between every car on their street. He knew Rachel's engine, he knew Tom's. He knew the neighbor's delivery van and the mail truck, and the woman 3 doors down who walked her small terrier every afternoon at 2:45. He knew Maya's car the moment it turned onto the street. The sound he made, a low, rolling rumble that started in his chest and moved through his entire body, was not quite a bark and not quite a whine. Rachel called it his Maya sound. It happened only once a day, at 3:09 p.m. without fail. On a Wednesday in March, Maya came home from school quiet. She went straight to her room, dropped her backpack on the floor, and sat on the edge of her bed. Duke followed her in. He did not circle the room. He walked directly to her, lowered his enormous head onto her lap, and stayed there. Rachel stood in the doorway watching. "Bad day?" she asked. Maya nodded. "A girl at school. Something said. The specific cruelty that 9-year-olds are capable of when they decide to be." Duke did not move. His head stayed on her lap, his eyes tracking up to her face, patient and steady, and completely present in the way that only dogs can manage. No advice, no solutions, no attempt to fix anything. Just weight and warmth, and the certainty that he was not going anywhere. Maya put both arms around his neck and stayed like that for a long time. At 2:13 a.m. on a Thursday in November, Rachel awoke to Duke barking. Sharp, short, deliberate, 3 bursts. She was in the hallway in 30 seconds. Tom was behind her. Duke was at Maya's bedroom door, not inside, standing perfectly still, facing the hallway window at the end of the corridor, the window that looked out onto the side yard. Tom checked the window. A shadow, movement near the gate. He called the police. An officer arrived 14 minutes later, swept the yard and the alley behind it, and found evidence that someone had been attempting to work the gate latch. The house 2 streets over had reported an attempted break-in the same night. Maya slept through all of it because Duke was there, the same dog who occupies 4 inches more of the couch than any reasonable agreement allows, who sits outside bathroom doors, who counts the minutes until 3:09 p.m. like it is the only number that matters. He was also the reason nothing came through that gate. Today, Duke is 4 years old. Maya is 9. She still cannot sit anywhere in this house without him materializing beside her within 60 seconds. The blue velvet armchair is functionally his. The 4 inches she gets are a courtesy he extends because he loves her. Every morning at 6:47, he scratches once on her door. Every afternoon at 2:51, he moves to the front window. Every night, he sleeps at the foot of her bed, facing the door. Nobody taught him any of it. Some things don't need teaching. Some things just know. If your dog has ever decided that you were their person and refused to negotiate the terms, drop their name in the comments and tell me, do you think Duke chose Maya or did Maya choose Duke? I want to hear what you think.